It also like has no smell. I got it from Target. It's Gemini. I got these from Panda Express. They're just fortunes. They're like other people's too. But usually what I do is I take them and I take a picture of them and I add the words in bed. If you're wondering why I'm on the floor, cramps. Tai Lung is hot. I'm not even sorry about it. As soon as I find like a thing attractive, straight to TikTok it is for me. But I don't think those exist. Let's see. Cause dude, when Tai Lung is like escaping from prison, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so Tai Lung edits do exist.
But Oogway saw darkness in his heart.
And guess what? I'm gonna save it. When he was escaping from prison and he was trying to climb up that rock, I was like, why would the film creators ever even do this if they didn't want people to, you know? Okay, we're getting off topic here. On the topic of like hot, concerning men, seriously, okay, I don't really have a personality, but I could fix Cass. And Void Styles too. And I'm not even kidding. Oh, dude, my back hurts so bad. Like, this angle can't be attractive. Whatever. I wasn't working with much anyways. In fact, I have so much to say about the topic of, like, men. That single chain thing that men do. Slutty. Carnal. Normal people. Oh my. Don't even ever get me started on normal people because I won't ever stop. But Connell from Normal People with the Chain. Compression shirts. Slutty. Having like toothpicks just in their mouth. Or like the flosses. You know what I mean? Like the flosses. Slutty. And they know it too. I like it. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. I love it. I encourage it. You know, I was even thinking recently, politicians are just some guy. They're just some guy. Attractive people who actively talk about their celebrity crushes on the internet make me mad. Cause it's like, shut up. Cause I already didn't have a chance. Now look at where we are. What was once a 0 is now in the negatives because of your actions. Like, that's some selfish shit, you know? It's so offensive. Seriously, I don't like it at all. Ugh, how do I even say this without sounding crazy? You ever like, you're looking at like a man. You're like, you look at a man who's like just so attractive that you're kind of disappointed that you could never impregnate him. Like, no, wait. You'll never share that infinite joy. Do you know what I mean? Ugh, but seriously, the moment I start taking things like too seriously, just go ahead and punch me in the throat. But then again, I take everything very seriously. So like, just sucker punch me for kicks. Because I commute to school and I take the train, and I actually like the train. It's a great like moment to just contemplate purely unadulterated, unfiltered, just thinking. I was listening to Preacher's Daughter with my headphones on, and I was like, if this train just went on forever and ever, I would feel the same the whole journey. Like, I wouldn't even know if it stopped. So I gotta work on that, make sure I don't feel like that next year. Anyways, ew. I hate when friend groups walk horizontally on a sidewalk. First of all, when it's like 2 people, that's already like, we have to make way for each other. 3 or more people, you're walking horizontally and you're not making way for other people. You shouldn't even. I need to watch my mouth, seriously. The main thing is that I think in my mind, I think of like mental health progression as, I think it's like restricted to be solely linear progression, when in reality it's more of a circle and it kills me. What was that? Oh my god. It's my Uncle Fort. The issue is also because, like, living in California, for some reason you just get it in your head that this is like a land of unlimited possibilities, which of course I still think it is. But because you're here, you're just naturally more disappointed faster. I don't know. And you know who I blame? I blame Miley Cyrus. She hopped in a coupe at LAX with her dream and her cardigan and she killed it. With Bayfree Fick and Finn, she already fixed on my fade hair. And oh my god, why do guys like throw up like 4s and stuff? What does that mean? And that's done oh my god, that's done internationally too. And I'm like, what does the 4 mean? Like, what does that mean? Huh? She hopped at the coupe at LAX. She hopped in a coupe at LAX? She hopped out the coupe. Hopped in a coupe at she hopped. A lot of the times I think about the fact that I've like completely missed the window for like high school romance, and I get really, really sad. Cause I'm like, well, no way. Cause I read, guys, it's actually a problem. I read a lot of like romance books and stuff, and they're so like centered around young love. Cause I feel like maybe that's like the most impactful, and that's what writers are drawn to the most. But because that's all I consume, it's all that you think is possible. Another thing that I hate, I'm getting really off topic actually, I hate when I'm reading a book and I'm like, wow, this enemies to lovers has been executed so well, or even if it's subpar, I'm like, wow, at least we're like making progress, they're starting to like each other, oh my god, one of them is in love, blah blah blah, basic book things. And then you read somewhere that it's only been like 3 months. And that's usually the timeline too. Usually it's like, it's been 3 months and they're like, wow, I can't believe like 2 months ago I didn't even like this guy. And I'm like, that doesn't even make sense. I feel like real enemies would hate each other for like 6 months and then start warming up. I don't like the short timelines. Same thing happened in To All the Boys I Loved Before. When I first watched that movie, it was after everybody and their mother on the internet was losing their mind over Peter Kavinsky. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna watch this movie. Why would I not? And then I watched it and I was like, oh, this is such a sweet movie and I love that movie. But then it's like, this all happened within like 3 months. I don't know, I feel like 3 months is such a short time to like get to know someone, especially enemies to lover. That one has to be slow burn. It has to be. You cannot fast track it. Otherwise, it's not enemies. It's just people who don't like each other. So what's the point? Like, would you ever date anyone who has like the first syllable of your name? Like, I'm Olivia. Would I ever date someone named Oliver? Like, probably not. Because as soon as I hear that, oh, I'm like, yeah. I'm glad that it's colder. I hate hot weather. Sincerely, I do. I don't like it at all. Sorry about the angle. Sorry about the double chin. Let's talk about how I have good taste. Because I do. Why is it that so many artists that I listen to get nominated for Grammys? So many movies that I watch get nominated for Oscars, Emmys, etc. Not that being like nominated by like any sort of academy is like grounds for validity, but the stats are there. Dude, Tom Welling in Cheaper by the Dozen, I don't joke about that. That's not funny to me. I take that seriously. Prince Zuko, season 3, I don't joke about that. I take that very seriously. I'm gonna sign us off with this. A road trip with friends is just what you need. In bed, your gratitude will become your biggest ally this week. In bed, be prepared to lend a helping hand to a coworker tomorrow. In bed, your hard work will soften the troubles of others. In bed, courage and optimism are your best traits. In bed. So many people were also complaining about the formatting of normal people because like there's no speech marks, and I'm like, what's your problem? I do like being single. I do prefer it because it's like, what do I need in any relationship? Assurance. Patience. In this dating economy, dude, that's like me meeting you for the first time and being like, hey, by the way, times are tough. Do you have $6,000? Like, that's an insane thing to ask of people. And there's so few people who are willing to like invest that into anybody, both platonically and not. I'd rather be alone. It sounds bad, and my coping mechanisms it revolves around isolation, but like, I call it protecting my peace. Who knows? Dude, I miss my family so, so bad. I miss them so bad. Like, I need to talk to them every other day. You call it attachment, I call it codependency. It's not an issue if I'm aware of it. And who cares about parasocial relationships? Who cares? I think it's fun. Why not? Let's do it. I like a parasocial relationship. Okay? Of course, there's exceptions, but like, don't focus on the outliers. Only focus on the information I'm giving you. That's what politicians say. And politicians are just some guy. I need something deeply American. I need like chicken fried steak stuffed with mac and cheese rolled in gunpowder or something. I don't know. I recently rewatched Mama. It's a horror movie. And towards the end, when the little girl's like, Mama, and then forces that scary thingy to like turn back and start coming towards them again, I realized I am not fit to be a mother. And I already knew this. But it's nice to get some reassurance in that way. Because, like, seriously, like, balls to the wall, gun to my head, if I was there, my instinct, like, reflex, is to punch that girl in the throat. Those things do not maketh a mother. Like, seriously, supernatural things, like, that's my instinct. So that's not too good. I also don't have a cute scream. I feel like that's what gets you a boyfriend. Yeah, having a cute scream, that's what's gonna get you all the boys. I don't have a cute scream. I think I've screamed maximum like 2 times in my whole life. And neither of those times were they cute. Usually when I'm like scared, because I don't even get scared, I just make noise. Like, or like, oh my god. But I don't scream. Dude, you know what? Adults should have playgrounds. I'd swing the fuck out of swing right now. The fuck? I'd love to swing. I'd love to swing. But no, I can't. I'd also love to bark at people. I feel like that's like my right as a human being. But society would never let me.